Give us your first impressions of Coach Pyle.
I mean, he's great. I mean, we had him up there in Dallas there a little bit. He was walking around and introducing himself and that kind of stuff. And you know, I mean, he seems like he's a really good guy. The systems are good, and everything he's been teaching us so far have been good and easy to understand and that kind of stuff. So we're all on the page and on the right spot to start this season, and we're all excited for it.
Does it feel like you start from scratch when you guy comes in like this?
Not so much, because anytime you have a minor league team, the parent club like Dallas in this situation is going to want to have a little bit of influence on their minor team. So if guys are going up and guys are going down, then the systems are still somewhat the same. So in this situation, it's the same thing. Gully's still in the organization. He's up in Dallas, so his systems that we played last year now moving up there. And he's going to push some of that stuff back down here, so that things are the same. So guys are going up and guys are coming down. It's not a huge transition each time. So the systems themselves haven't changed that much, and it's still hockey. So he's still going to go and play, and we're excited for the start of the season.
How nice was it for you, going in your third Dallas camp? Gully was there, and it wasn't learning a new system; it was just going and play.
I think that was great, just because when you go to training camp, you're always learning a ton, as well as trying to impress guys at the same time. So not only do you have to play as good as you can, you have to play within their system and do the stuff they want to do, which sometimes involves a little too much thinking, which can be bad in games when you're thinking about stuff as well as going and reacting to it. So really go out there and know the systems and just be able to react to what was going on out there, because you already knew what to do, and made it a lot easier.
Colton, playing on a minor league level, I mean, you get to a point where there's a fine line between working to develop and working to win as a team. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, I mean, winning teams, players sign for winning teams. I mean, if you're on a team in the AHL for 5 years straight and you guys don't ever make the playoffs, they're going to look at you different than if they look at a team that you've been on for 5 years and you guys have made the playoffs every year, right? So it's one of those things that as much as you want to develop, you want to be good yourself, the team does good, it reflects good upon you, more guys come to watch it, in return you end up getting called up as well. You're getting notices from other teams and stuff like that. So it's, as much as it is an individual thing, it's also the team thing, because anytime the team's winning, the players look that much better within it.
So the history of this team being a successful franchise here helps you as a player, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. You got to see that. Seen with Gully there, he got the promotion, him and Coach Gerard there. And then even if you look at some of the older guys that have had success here, that other teams have signed, guys that weren't on, like Greg Rallo, a guy that, for instance, who was on an AHL deal and now got an NHL contract this year. And just guys like that, the fact that they did good and they did well for an organization that was winning, may have, obviously helped in them getting some of that stuff as well. So anytime a team can win, it looks better on you.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Last year, you talked about you want to be a player who was trusted in all situations, and then when you went up to Dallas for the Philadelphia game, they said that they were looking to be kind of an energy guy. Is that something that they repeated that message again? And you get kind of new instructions for what they want you to work on here in Texas?
No, I mean, from season to season, the style of player you are doesn't change that dramatically, right? So things are still the same that way. I wanted to be a top guy as far as all aspects of the game, and I got a chance to prove that last year and playing in all sorts of situations. And now I'm hoping when this year I get this situation again, and be even better and finish even more in all of those. And that's my goal right now, and I think that's what Dallas Hawks wants to see from me, is that I come out here and keep working and that kind of stuff, and hopefully at some point end up there for some period of time.
What's your gut feeling on how competitive this team will be at the start of the year? Do you think there'll be a little bit of a learning curve, or?
I mean, like I said before, the system that Gully has up in Dallas is kind of coming down here, right? So the learning curve isn't really that much. Like at the beginning of every season, there's new players, new combinations, and that kind of stuff that you have to get used to. But every team's doing it. So I mean, we've had success every year with one of the more drastic changes we ever had with our first and our second year. We didn't really have a slow start at all. We still did really well. So I expect the same thing from this team. We've got a lot of good players, a lot of leaders, and some really skilled players. So I'm excited to see how we start the season.
Am I good? Thank you.